Hey guys, it's time for another awesome convention story time! Woo! But before we get into the story itself, first of all, I just want to say, a lot of you know that I've been making a lot of changes to the channel, trying to revamp everything, make everything as good as it could possibly be. So, I did want to announce something really fast before we get into the story, and that is that a lot of people want me to do more story times. I mean, I get it almost every video. Do more story times, even if it has nothing to do with stories. Somewhere in the comments, do more story times. Well, you gotta realize that I can't really do that because I just don't have the stories to tell. I'm not just gonna make things up. But then I realized there's a way around this. There's another way for me to do more story times for you guys. So that's what's happening. More story times. But how is this gonna work? Well, I'm gonna start reading your guys' stories as well. Still gonna read my own, but also yours. If you want your story to be featured on Convention Storytime here on the Convention Reviews channel, and I can shout you out, link any of your social medias, whatever you want, or if you don't want any of that, I don't have to do it, you just gotta let me know. There is details in the description of this video on how to make that happen. Basically, you're gonna have to write your story out, send it to me in my email. I'm gonna have that email in the description, and I'm gonna read verbatim your story. So, you gotta write it how you want it read, because it's your story, so I don't want to be editing it as I read it. I don't want to mess it up. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. Start sending me your stories, guys, so I can start doing way more story times for you. But, let's get into today's story. And this comes to us from Youmacon 2015, which we just recently were at, just got back from. We actually have quite a few stories from Youmacon, but this one actually happened on Thursday. Right when we got there, and you can see some of this happen in the vlogs. I'm pretty sure it's in the first vlog, first or second vlog. It's in the second vlog. We had just checked in. We had been checked in for a little bit, but we were walking around, recording, and just hanging out, trying to get a lay of the land in the hotel. And we go back into this kind of corner area of the hotel that not a lot of people are in. It's not really a very social area of the hotel. And we're just walking by. There's some people on the couch, like this group of people, probably like 6 or 7 people, mix of guys and girls. And we're just walking by. I'm not really recording anything, but Drew was recording for his vlogs, and this can be seen in his vlogs especially. You can hear this happen. He's recording. He's pointing the camera at us, at me. We're in front of him. He's pointing it at me and the rest of the group. Off to our left, not on camera at all, is this other group. So he's recording us, and he's kind of talking into the camera. We're all having a good time. You know, we're at the con. Our hype level's up. We're getting excited because it's about ready to start. And out of nowhere, this girl over there just goes, "Are you recording me? Do not record me." Something like that. I don't remember exactly what she says, but it's something like that. And Drew goes, he's like, "I'm just vlogging with my friends, not recording you." And then she's like, clearly he was thrown off. He didn't know what to say. It threw me off a little bit. I was like, what's happening? I've been told not to record people before as well. But what was weird about this is that the camera was not even pointed anywhere in their direction. Could not be seen on camera. And then she goes, "You're recording me. Stop. Do not record me. It's rude." And we all started laughing. Like, we didn't know what to do. Drew turned the camera off, and we were like, we were like, sorry, and laughing, and like, she was just really, really rude. The camera wasn't pointed anywhere in her direction. So, we just left that area, and it was all that was on our minds for like 20 minutes. It was just, I guess you'd have to see it. Like, she just came off extremely rude. I mean, if you don't want to be recorded, that's fine. Just say that, you know, just be like, "Hey, can you please not record me?" But she was just extremely harsh about it. And the worst part is the camera was, very obviously not pointed at her. You can go watch Drew's video. I think it's in his first part on his channel, IRL Pharrell. That's his channel, his Youmacon vlogs. And his first part, you can see that it does not point at them. And it's very obvious the way we have our cameras. They're on glide cams. It's super obvious which way they're pointing. She knew it was not pointing at her. It almost was like she just wanted to cause some kind of confrontation. So my question to you guys today on this story is, what do you think about this? What do you think about people at cons who don't want to be recorded? I've run into it a couple of times, but not very often. And I get it, you know, I get some people don't want to be on camera, but what do you feel, is it appropriate to just yell and scream at videographers who are walking around cons that they're rude and what you're doing is wrong and you shouldn't be doing this? Or do you think there's another approach? Or I just want to know your guys' whole opinion on it. Personally, I think it's a little extreme. I think if you don't want to be in a video, you know, and you see somebody recording, walking by or something, you can come and tell us, and I mean, if I'm got like an important vlog that I'm doing, I'm not gonna delete it. I'll blur your face or something and keep you out of it. But it's just, I don't know, a lot of badges actually say on the back of the badge that when you buy the badge, you're giving press the right to take pictures of you and record you. Also, you're in a public space. You come to a public space or a public event, you know, especially at cons, that there's lots of photographers and lots of videographers there nowadays, just running around recording and taking pictures of everything. I mean, it seems very obvious that that you're going to be recorded. I mean, that it's very possible to be recorded. So to just be belligerent about it is kind of nuts to me, honestly. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this convention story time. Hopefully I'll be getting a lot more to you and a lot of really interesting ones. Send me your interesting stories, guys. There will be, like I said in the description, details on how to do that. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, thanks for watching this story time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as it does help a lot. I linked annotations to older story times if you want to check those out. If you want your story to be featured on Convention Storytime, read the description for all the details on how to do that. There's also an annotation for the Convention Reviews merch shop, where you can get shirts, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Don't forget to stay positive and always follow your dreams. See you in the next video.